Initially, I had a few seniors in IIM Ahmedabad and Bangalore, so I spoke to them and then got advice from them. Then afterwards, I got advice from you only. So they're mostly these are the people, my seniors, and then you are my mentor. You are my mentor.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to CAT 2021 Weekends. We have with us Balaji, and Balaji has got some good news to share. So, the first thing that I'll do is I'll introduce my guest here, and then we'll get the discussion going. So Balaji, why don't you tell about yourself and tell me why you are here?
Yes. First of all, good morning to one and all. I'm very happy to be here with Jijo sir. So I am a mechanical engineer. My background is a mechanical engineer. I did my college in Anna University, Chennai. Then I started preparing for CAT, and then I got calls from all the top IIMs. Currently, I have converted IIM Ahmedabad, and then I have been waitlisted for IIM Bangalore. So I am here to share this happy news of myself, and then go about my journey, how it went.
Okay, so you also got some school rejected you, or you could not
Yeah.
convert certain schools. Which are those calls that you could not convert?
Yeah, I was not able to convert SPJMR. I converted the first round, but in the second round, I was not able to pass the second round.
Which is so you actually converted IIM
Yeah.
A, but you did not convert SPJMR.
Yes.
So there is this general myth that people have that the better rank institute would have uh, much more difficulty in converting it than something else. After all, I believe that all the colleges are very independent, and we'll
Yeah.
surely talk about the experience of interview. So what I actually want to kickstart is your journey towards CAT. So you were working, right, Balaji? You
Yes, sir. I was working in a steering column manufacturing company. I was a mechanical engineer, so in the project management side, I was working.
okay? So when did you start your preparation, or this was the first time you took the CAT, or you had taken the CAT before as well?
No, sir. This is my first attempt. So I started preparing in the early parts of May. I studied some concepts, and then I started giving mocks in late part of May itself. So that was about how I went about my preparation. I gave mocks, I analyzed them, and then proceeded further.
So let's dig this deeper. Okay. So you did not join any sort of online full-fledged classroom program, anything?
No, I didn't join any classroom program as such, but I enrolled in a test series, career launches test series, and then after that I joined VRC 1000 and DLR 1000 in the later parts of July,
So these
August.
are all package short courses. What I'm basically saying that you are someone who did not look at, or for all practical purposes, you were someone who did self-study.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct. That's correct.
So I would want to ask you the question as though, why did you not join some of these classes? Or so I'm sure that there are a lot of full-fledged courses available. I'm sure that Career Launcher also has courses available. What was the main reason as to why you made that choice?
Yes, sir. So I initially what I did is I took one mock to test where I was standing. Then afterwards I saw the syllabus and then everything. So I thought that I didn't require a full-fledged coaching as such for preparing for CAT because all these concepts we would have studied in our school days. So as to say. So I thought I did not require a full-fledged coaching as such. I might have required guidance, so I took guidance of seniors and then my mentors. So I took guidance from them, but a full-fledged coaching, I thought it was not required for this.
So what you're telling me, and something that would be useful to everyone, before you even make a decision as to whether how I should study or what is the process that I should follow, it is very important and crucial that I actually take and understand where I am, what is the test, familiar with the test, and then take a decision. And that's what you're telling me. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, sir. That's correct. That's what I'm telling.
So you took this test. What took test was it? Was one of the old CAT papers, or was what test?
No, when I joined this test series of career launcher, they were giving out marks, all India marks. So that all India mark was the first one I took.
Okay, and what percentile did you start?
I started with around 70 or 75 percentile only, around in that range only.
So even if it's a 75 percentile or maybe about 70 percentile that you started, why did you
Yeah.
still believe that? So you would actually require upwards of 95, 98, which 98 percentile, 99%, which eventually you got in the CAT. Uh,
Yeah.
but the point is that why did you at that point in time think that you can do it with the 75 percentile that you got at that point in time? What made you think that it was fine?
Yes, sir. When I saw the percentile first, I was also shocked. Okay, that's it. I am just studying here only. I did something more like that. I thought, but after I started analyzing the answers, I found out that I can work out most of the answers, almost all the answers. I was able to arrive at the solution. But what happened is that the time management was not correct. So the strategy was lacking. Uh, so I think I was better at the knowledge part, but the strategy part and then execution only was lacking. So
Okay, so I'm getting one more tips here. Okay,
yeah,
which is this: that when I take the first diagnostic test, let's call it a diagnostic test, I should not make a decision immediately based on what the score that I got. I should look at all the questions once again, see where my real sort of awkaat is,
okay, yeah,
and then understand what gaps I have to fill. That's what you did.
yes, sir.
Wonderful. Okay. And then you decided that you're going to start your preparation. Now, my next question is did you make an estimate in terms of the effort that is required? How many hours need you put in? How did you go about that phase in terms of preparation?
Yes, sir. Initially, what I did is I prepared a rough schedule. I might not have followed it completely, but say Monday I will prepare quants. Tuesday I will prepare DLR. Wednesday I will take a mock. Like that, I prepared a rough schedule, and then I try to adhere to it. Mostly, I adhere to the mock part. So weekly one mock in the initial stages. So and after that, two mocks per week. Like that. That schedule I adhered. I added. So I think this schedule making will help you to sort of progress in your you can see the progress visually.
So, but
So
it's not like a perfect schedule. No, it's like
yeah,
it
rough like kind of a skeleton kind of so roughly can work.
so the rough schedule. So I think one of the problem that a lot of people have with respect to schedule. This is personally what I've seen. One of the
Mm.
big problem is that we make this amazing schedule, and after some time we don't follow this schedule, and then every time you look at the schedule, you feel like, oh my god, I'm such a waste of time. You feel very bad. You don't feel like looking at the schedule. So one thing that. So did you fix us? So you're working at that point in time, right?
Yes,
So what was the work like? Was it very hectic or was chillax? What was the work like?
the work was kind of say it was hectic because it was demanding. I used to come home by 9 o'clock, 9:30 only. In the morning, I would leave for office by 9 o'clock. So it
So
was around 12
nine.
hours.
So
Yeah,
leave for office from house. You're leaving at 9,
nine.
and then you come
Uh,
back at 9:30 in the night.
yeah,
And
around most of the days. Some days I would come early. Yeah,
what? How
mostly
early is early?
early 6 o'clock, 6:30,
Okay, sometimes 6, sometimes 9.
sometimes. Yeah,
Usually 9. Okay.
yeah.
And do you have to work on Saturdays or Saturday Sunday is free?
Saturdays, weekly one Saturday was off. Sorry, monthly 2 Saturdays were off.
Okay.
2 Saturdays to work.
So you had your Sunday completely with you.
Yeah,
You had 2 Saturdays completely with you.
yeah.
Then you had this. Okay, tell me. So therefore, how did you decide? What was the time that you put in? Which time did you start studying? So what was your daily sort of preparation schedule for that?
So Sunday was my main preparation day. That day I will take a mock and then analyze it completely. So that was fixed. Then other days, mostly in the mornings, I would read editorials. So in the morning, so for VRC preparation, say we can for article reading, like say like that, to get comprehension
When is
skills.
the
I
morning? What
used
time
to
is
read.
it?
Morning, say I used to go to gym, so I wake up at 5:30 or 6. Then I go to gym and come, and then after that around 7:30 or 8 at that
Okay.
time.
Okay. So wake up in the
Uh,
morning, go to gym, come back, read. Okay. Then get ready, go to office. Okay. Tell me what happens in the night.
okay. In the night, what I will do is I will take some quant problems and then start working out quant problems.
So you had how many hours are you able to put in per day in the evening?
Yeah. Evening,
No,
probably
no.
1 hour, probably 1 hour, 1 hour maximum, 1 hour, 1 hour.
So your preparation is what practically from Monday to Friday is roughly about an hour's time.
Yeah, yeah,
Sun,
maximum 1 hour.
maximum 1 hour. So let's count max 1 hour, or let's say 5 days, maybe about 4 hours.
Yeah, that
Okay,
would
so
be.
weekly that 4 hour. Sunday you put in 8 hours, 4 5 hours,
Yeah,
6 hours, eight hours. Hmm?
6 to 7 hours.
The 6 hours. Let's take count 6. So that is 10 hours. Plus Saturday, sometimes you used to get what when you are free. Then what's Saturday was
Saturday, I used to take some time for me also. So I think 4 hours. 4 hours will
okay.
maximum.
Saturday is also okay. So 4 hours. So what that I'm looking at what 6 10 about
14,
13
14,
14 hours per week
13.
is what you did, right? So
Yeah,
you had less time. So
yeah,
which means you had to be absolutely certain in terms of what you were studying made sense and what you studied actually impacted your score. So you are someone who has
yeah.
started a journey at, I think, low percentile, and I'm sure that in the mock you reached 99 percentile and stuff, no, towards the
Yes,
end.
sir. Towards the end in the All India marks, I reached about 99%.
Okay, so let's start looking at that particular journey. And what I want to ask is that, so what for you, according to you, what is the key thing that you did when you look back that helped you improve the scores?
Yes, sir. As you said, I had a lesser time comparatively. So what I did is I went through an iterative process. I took a mock, then I analyzed the mock, then I found out which all areas I was weak,
So
and
sorry,
then
sorry, I'm stopping here. So when you say analyze, so a lot of people has got different understanding of what analysis is. So can you tell me when it's analyze what you should do, like what you did in that analysis?
first what I would do is I would work out all the problems and then comprehensive reading RC paragraphs completely. So that would take about 3 years examines. That would take more than 3 years again to work out. So then after that, what I did is I will see where all I took more time, which sections of the test I was not able to answer completely, and then did I spend more time on the so say the test analysis will show you the tougher questions, the easier questions like that. So did I spend more time in the tougher questions? Or did I miss out in the weaker, easier questions? So I will try to rectify that in the next time. The next time which I take that test.
Okay. And what were some of the learnings that you had initially in terms of when you had, so you had the three sections, you had verbal, you've got
Yeah.
your DLR, your QA. So what were your assessment and what course of action did you take?
Yeah. So in quants, what I found out was I was spending more time on the difficult questions. I used to go to a question, then I will start working it out. But after some time, I would not arrive at an answer. But what I did is I was keeping on working out on the same problem. But there would be easier questions after that. I did not even see those questions. So that was one thing that I found out in quants. So I tried to rectify that. In the LRDI, what I did is initially uh, I used to go through a set. Then even if it was difficult, I used to progress in that set itself. So those were the kind of strategic problems that I had. So after that, what I did is I saw all the 8 sets and then picked out some the easier sets first, and then tried working that out. And then which I was comfortable with. Say I was comfortable with seating arrangements, then those kind of questions I worked out in LRDI. In VARC, what I did is initially I skimmed the whole paragraph one time, then I went to the questions. So when I went to the questions, I was not able to answer them. I had to go back to the paragraph again and then read it again. So that was a problem that I faced. So then afterwards, what I did is I slowly read the paragraph. So not slowly means it varies from person to person. So I read the paragraph, I comprehended it, and then went to the question. So at that time, I had to go back to the paragraph again only for this factual questions. Other for other questions, I could answer it with my memory itself, with my
So,
comprehension.
so basically, what you're telling me is that your preparation was in such a manner that you used the mock test as a preparation tool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
the mock test for you was not a reflection of an outcome that can happen in the future,
Mm.
but a tool that is going to help you achieve that outcome in the future, which means you took every test, learned from every test, improved and improved, and that's how your score improved, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
so how many mocks did you take throughout your journey?
I took around 25 to 28 marks throughout my journey.
Okay, wonderful. And at some point in time, you decided you will take my course. Okay,
Yes,
huh?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
I'm very curious to know what made that decision, because you're studying, someone who's studying on your own. I'm
Yeah.
sure that you did not join a lot of courses. You decided the whole things, and at what point that you thought that this may be you would probably need to take up this particular courses. That's something I want to know.
Yes, sir. Initially, what I thought is I thought I was going to score well in VARC section because I thought I was good in it. I don't know why. Then after a couple of marks, I understood that I did not have the strategy in place. I did not have I did not have anything in place. So that's why I enrolled in your course. What you did this, you like everyone thinks that VRC is kind of it comes or it doesn't come to you, like that they think. But you methodology you gave a methodology to it. So like say you made it more of a science kind of thing, more than
Okay.
so that that is how it helped me. It helped me improve my scores in that
So
section.
wonderful. So thank you for being my student, by the way. You've
Yes,
been
sir.
a
It was my
good,
honor. It was
good
my honor.
student, and I'm very happy that the course did help you in the whole thing. But I would also would want to believe that all you needed is somebody to give some direction. It happened to be
Mm.
me. I'm sure that you have picked up learning from anyone else because you were in control of your preparation. Right. So you were at every single point in time, you were in control of your preparation. That preparation is what eventually helped you achieve this goal. So, if I were to look at some things that I can learn from you, which I can learn from you, can share it to the audience, is that be in control. Okay, so do your mock test and unnecessarily don't take advice. You said that you took a lot of advice from people. So who are these guidance mentors that you had who guided you throughout your preparation process?
Initially, I had a few seniors in IIM Ahmedabad and Bangalore, so I spoke to them and then got advice from them. Then afterwards, I got advice from you only. So they're mostly these are the people, my seniors, and then you are my mentor. You are my mentor.
That's okay. Thank God you made it finally. Otherwise, you'll blame me for all the wrong advice that you sir gave. Yeah. So, yeah. But then obviously there are a lot of people who don't make it. A lot of people who make it. Okay. So then you did well in the CAT, and you also took a lot of tests. No, what all tests you took?
I took CAT, I took XAT, I took IAFT, then I took TIS. Uh, that's it. TISnet I took. Yeah,
Okay.
those are the tests. In ZAT, I didn't make it in ZAT. In IAFT, I got interview call. Then this I converted the first round, but second round I am waiting for the second round.
Okay.
First round I passed.
Okay. Now I'm assuming that all that is over. Malav. You're not going to bother about those things.
Ah, no. I also took NMAT. I converted NMIMS, but I didn't go.
So you took CAT, you took ZAT, you took TISNET, you took NMAT, you took IFT. Practically, you took all the tests.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and let me ask you why.
Uh, to be frank, what I did is I resigned my job in September. So this was my only course of action.
Oh, okay, so
So
that was it. So you resigned your
yeah.
job in September.
Yes.
Okay.
So it was kind of hedging my bets all over. So that was the main reason.
But why did you
I,
resign? Why did you resign the job? You couldn't have managed, or you didn't like the job, or obviously you liked. I'm guessing. I don't know. What was the reason? Let me ask you. Why did you resign the job?
yes, sir. The job was good only. I was learning a lot of things, but what it did is it demanded a lot of my time. So over 2 hours a day it demanded. So I thought the last stage of my preparation should not be hindered. So that's the reason I resigned my job. I won't say it's a prudent decision, but it was a decision that I took.
Yeah, all decisions are good decisions. Uh, so you had so which means that the last 1 month you did put in a lot of effort, little more
Yes,
effort.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so good. So would you? Okay, now this is a lot of people might be looking at this and saying that maybe uh, Balaji got the call because he quit the job.
I
Okay, is that, and then say maybe I should also quit the job. If let's say if someone like that listening to this, what would be your thought and advice to them, given that you've gone
I
through
would
the lot
Yeah, I would say if they can manage both of it, they should definitely stick to the job, because it will definitely come up during the later part, during the interview part. Why you resign the job? Why were you not able to manage it? So I think it's not a prudent decision to quit the job. But if it was extremely hectic, you are not able to manage, then and you are fixed that you want to do an MBA, then only you can take that decision.
and then
But
ensure
otherwise,
then ensure
yeah,
that you study really hard, take all the tests possible.
yeah,
Okay,
hedge all your bets.
and all your bed and figure out later what happens. The whole thing.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Balaji. So let's come to the part of your interview preparation. So you're getting into interview, you got calls, you got in the interview, and how was that journey? That part of the uh,
Yeah. So I started getting all the top college calls. So, but I was kind of fairly sure about CAT. I would get the required percentage. But interview preparation, I was not confident of myself. So that is why I enrolled into the PDP personalized course of career cancer. So what it did is it helped me rediscover myself. So you were my mentor in that also. So what it did is you made me revisit all my aspects of life. So it gave me confidence to express myself in the interviews. It was a it was a very useful one.
so at the end of the day, you had the script.
Yeah.
You are the actor. I'm
Yeah.
merely someone who's sort of directing the movie, that I could say. Okay,
Hmm.
but so what was your experience like? So, was it difficult? The actual process, was it as hectic as your CAT preparation? Was it more hectic as your CAT than your CAT preparation? Your interview
I
preparation.
Yeah, I had put in more effort during my interview preparation than CAT. I would say, because I quit the job, so then I had more free time. Then so I put in extra effort during my interview process. But I would say it was more of a say current affairs preparation. Those preparations were only taking part more. The initial part about interview, the current affairs part is a short one. So but then they will ask more about yourself. So that part was sorted out after taking a couple of mock interviews. Those things, that part was sorted out. Then afterwards, I put in more effort for the current affairs preparation. Then I read about some various stuff which I was interested in. I won't say it necessarily as interview preparation. It was more of a personality development, I would say. I put in more effort for that.
So do you think that you from the so pre-CAT preparation to now, is there any improvement that happened? Obviously, your scores improved, other thing improved. Is there anything else that it changed about you? So did you learn about you, or did things change? What did CAT do to you? What did this preparation journey do to you?
Yes, sir. This is an important thing I would say. Before CAT and after CAT, it changes you personally. Like what it is during my interview preparation, I started reading lots of stuff. So what it did is it opened my mind, I would say. So that is one thing. Even if we did not, even if I didn't make it through this year, it would have changed me personally. So. I would have gotten more confidence in me itself, even if I had not made it.
Wonderful. So I'm hope that your parents are thrilled and happy. Your friends and family. Huh?
Yes,
I also
yes,
do
sir.
hope that they are safe. Is everything fine there?
Yes, sir. Here the situation is not that smooth, but in Tamil Nadu it is kind of the cases are increasing, but thankfully all the people in my family are fine.
So you stay safe. Right? Uh,
Yes.
and I wish you the very best, Balaji. And thanks for taking your time and talking to me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It was my pleasure to have an interview with you.